Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. I have completed your soul realignment level 1. Awesome. Okay, now I will be going over a lot of information. We're going to begin with the soul profile and then we'll get to the actual soul realignment. Now, it is a lot of information and I will be reading it because I write everything out. And I'll also be reading from my iPad as well. Yay. Super excited about this. Okay, awesome. All right, so the the first thing that we're going to go over is the soul profile. Now, the primary energy of your soul is male, so it's divine masculine. Now, of course, that has nothing to do with sex, okay? I'm also primary divine masculine. It just means that you're more connected from the heart chakra up to the divine. Now, if you're on a twin flame journey or Kundalini awakening, that's the perspective that you're coming from. Awesome. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to go over is your primary gift. Now, you've already purchased your activation, so awesome. Now, we all have all the gifts, okay? But our primary gift would make up the largest portion of our divine soul blueprint. Now, with the activation, it actually prevents you from, it brings you into alignment. And for myself personally, it actually made me equally powerful in all the gifts. Like I was lacking in so many, even my primary. It was amazing. You are going to feel this work. Now, also too, it helps prevent you from engaging in the negative polarity as well as the dysfunctional aspect of the energy centers. Okay, now your primary gift, awesome, is, let me find it here. Oops. That's not it. Nope. I just completely shut myself out. Okay. All right. That's not it either. I am so excited. I'm going to share some really awesome information with you at the end of this video. Yay. Okay. So your primary gift is the 6th energy center, so the 3rd eye. It's called Divine Truth. This is the energy center of Divine Truth. Divine Truth is the truth of our divinity, a deeply personal, highly subjective truth that differs from one individual to the next. This is a highly visual realm. They are seers, very clairvoyant, and may be highly intuitive and clairvoyant. They may also be drawn to the visual arts and photography as a way to express truth. They are spiritual warriors at heart that take a strong stand for truth and bring it to light where it's needed. They have a gift for seeing people and situations very clearly as they truly are. They have incredible powers of observation. When congruent, they are tell it like it is, outspoken individual that speak up when there is something amiss and tell the truth that everyone needs to hear. They find success when they help others uncover and take a stand for their own personal truth, personal unique truth, and help others see themselves for who they truly are. They are natural consultants and advisors. We inherently trust them because of their relationship with truth. Their natural consulting skills serve them well in business in the realm of sales. Ideally, they also manage by coaching and consulting their employees into their best way of accomplishing results. Within a corporate hierarchy, they are often the trusted advisor to their peers and beyond. The person who will speak the uncomfortable truth as needed. They often have a bullshit radar that is turned up very high and they may also be natural human lie detectors. Their blunt communication style sometimes gets them into trouble. 6 energy center souls must learn to speak truth in a way that others can actually hear it. The negative polarity of this energy center arises when the truth is unwelcome. They must address or eliminate situations and relationships in which the truth isn't present or wanted. Truth can be highly inconvenient. If they do not address these situations, they may observe, but not say or share their observations. They may become the strong, silent type, which is certainly safer, but does not allow their gift to shine. Children who incarnate into a situation where truth is unwelcome may be told, "We don't say that," because truth is not always polite or convenient. They may quickly learn to keep their observations to themselves. They may assume that other people don't want to hear what they have to say or can't handle their perspective. They may withdraw completely into a visual medium that speaks for itself, photography, or other visual arts or graphs and charts, to the exclusion of constructive verbal communication. They may also fall into the dysfunctional aspect of this energy center, shifting from truth into judgment. They can have a very black and white way of looking at the world that does not allow for any truths but their own, and they become entrenched and rigid in their thinking. They can become aggressive and belligerent in expressing these rigid opinions, no longer insisting on truth, but on being right. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, so the next thing, now tomorrow you'll get a video that goes over all the energy centers, okay? Goodness, I'm thirsty. Okay. Now we're going to go over your soul group. And you are a star seed. Awesome. And we're actually from the same soul group. And, you know, I attract a lot of Mintakans. I feel like I'm building like a Mintakan collaboration. Okay. And this is why. Mintakans love to be around other Mintakans. The home world is called Mintaka. Mintaka is located in the constellation of Orion. And most Mintakans will recognize this constellation and constantly look at it in the night sky. Mintaka was a water world and a utopian civilization where no one made conscious negative choices. Mintakans have a very hard time with the amount of willful negativity on planet Earth. They do not understand choices to go to war, to hurt others, to lie, or be mean. Their great gift is to see only the positive potential in others, and this makes others feel extremely good about themselves. Mintakans often have rose-colored glasses on. They focus on the positive side of life. Glasses always half full, and every cloud has a silver lining. They are often completely blindsided by other people's choices for negativity. They simply don't understand these choices. Mintakans tend to invest themselves heavily in other people's potential. They are usually everyone's cheerleader and the person others turn to when they need to feel good about themselves. Mintakans need to develop greater discernment between someone's potential and the truth of who they actually are, as evidenced by their choices and current consequences. Mintakans have a tendency to take people on as projects. This is especially true of Mintakans in romantic relationships. They tend to pick partners based on who that person wants to become rather than who they are. Mintakans tend to overestimate others. Most people actually never step into their potential. They just enjoy being around the energy of someone who upholds it and shows it to them. Mintakans can end up highly disillusioned and disappointed by others. They give people 4, 5, or 6 chances, even when they are being heavily taken advantage of, because they don't expect negative choices from others. They must focus on embracing their own potential and actually leverage their ability to uplift others and bring out the best in them in a way that serves the Mintakan rather than exhausts them. Mintakans have an odd relationship with water. They will love being around it and in it. But some Mintakans don't like dark water, such as the ocean or a lake. On their homeworld, sun filtered through to the bottom of the ocean. Water is a very healing element for Mintakans, although being near it often fulfills that purpose. Because their homeworld is no longer inhabitable, Mintakans often feel a strange, sad longing for home. They love working from home and tend to be nesters. Awesome. Yes, just learning those things about myself, it was so powerful. It was just so, so amazing. And then there was a movie called Valerian, the planet, the city of 1,000 planets. When I saw that movie, I'm not kidding, it just resonated so much. I really feel that someone channeled Mintakans in that movie, so you may want to check that out. I mean, my eyes always water just thinking about it. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to discuss is your current soul vibration rate. Now, this is where your higher self is currently vibrating. And every time you do soul realignment reading and clearing work, you will shift vibrationally at the level of higher self and level. You will feel. Now, every time your higher self crosses into a new dimension, you will gain new levels of awareness, new levels of consciousness, and new aspects of yourself to have the physical experience with. So awesome. Now, your higher self is currently vibrating at a 4.9. So you're right on the edge of the 4th dimension. And that's exactly where I was when I started soul realignment. And whoa, that first clearing was phenomenal. I mean, they've all been phenomenal, but definitely that first one, when you shift into the 5th dimension, it's like a whole brand new world. So awesome. And you're definitely going to shift into the 5th dimension. Now, the next thing that we're going to discuss is our God spark. Now, we all have a primary God spark, which is right about here. But because we have free will choice, we can actually make negative choices for ourselves that actually negate us away from our divine soul blueprint. Now, of course, and this creates energetic blocks in our Akashic records, which we will be clearing a lot today. Now, every time we do reading and clearing work, our God spark becomes more and more healed. And you'll find with those activations that you'll start making choices that are more congruent with coming into alignment and not continually damaging your God spark. You will feel amazing. Now, also too, and this is very, very rare, but you actually qualify for a secondary God spark. It's going to be coming in between 2 to 3 days, and it's going to be coming in at the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, which is also divine power. So increased manifestation, which was kind of interesting because now you may or you may not feel it. There may be pressure around the top of your head. It may even feel like a slight headache. I also received one too, but I received it at the 6th chakra because my primary gift is the 7th energy center. So I increased enhanced psychic abilities, whereas you're going to be increased manifestation abilities. So you definitely want to make sure that you're setting clear intentions along with the emotions that you want to experience because of those manifestations. All right. Now, also to remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So anytime you're setting intentions, make sure you do so for the highest good and purpose of yourself and all, right? Now, the next thing is praying, setting intentions, setting goals, meditating. Every time we do these actions, we attract what's called white lights. Think of those like radio tower waves, okay? Hello, universe, I want to go to Hawaii. It goes out over the white lights and then into the universe for manifestation. Now, once you attract 30, which you have, yay, you then start attracting what's called blue lights. Now, think of those like satellites in space. It goes out over the white lights and then it's amplified for every blue light that you attract. Now, the more you do those actions, the more blue lights you will attract. You currently have one, which is awesome. So you already have the manifestation network in place. It is your own unique recipe for manifestation. So awesome. Yay. Now the next thing is spirit guides. You currently have 5 spirit guides that are in your inner spirit guide circle. These are the spirit guides that are with you 24/7. They're all positive, so yay. Now I do offer spirit guide coaching sessions. The first one comes with a full profile, just like this, for all your spirit guides, plus their names, what they look like, and then channeled messages from each spirit guide. I love that service. It is always just so amazing. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. Awesome. Okay, so that is the full soul profile. And I know that's a lot of information. So please feel free to rewatch this video as many times as you desire. Yay. Now the next thing that we're going to go over is the actual soul realignment. Now this first one is always level 1. Level 1 is held at the 5th dimension in the Akashic Records, and it's always past life, okay? Or soul contracts and Reiki. I mean, it comes with soul realignment has one of the most powerful Reiki alignments in this modality. And I'm a Reiki master, so that's saying a lot. Now, level 1 blocks are the least dense blocks. But you're going to feel this clearing work, most definitely. Now, anytime now we can't clear everything at once, okay? Because you will shift at the level of at the physical level. And if we cleared everything, it would be extremely detrimental to our physical well-being because our bodies are the densest body. Now, moving forward, you will feel intuitively when you are ready for more reading and clearing work. Now, when we get into level 2 blocks, those are in the mental body in the 4th dimension. So beliefs, cords, imprints, illusions, things like that. Then when we get into level 3 blocks, those are the densest blocks. And they're held in the 3rd dimension at the physical level. Those would include things like negative unconscious patterns, DSP code corruptions, archetypes. Now, when you get ready for more reading and clearing work, most clients get them more often in the beginning just to get the momentum going. But you'll feel intuitively when you're ready for more. Just send me an email and I'll send you a quote. So the sooner you get them, the less they are. Like if you go 6 months, they're a little bit more because we're going to obviously clear more than, if it was 4 to 6 weeks. Now, when you're doing follow-up sessions, we never know what blocks are ready to be cleared. All of these sessions are based on your current intentions, okay? So it may be more level 1. It may be just level 2. It may be level 2 and 3. Or it could be level 1, 2, and 3. So it's not really a linear progression. The levels simply state the density level of the energetic blocks and in what body that it's currently affecting you in. Awesome. Now, I don't go over all the blocks that we clear in level 1, especially this first session. Number 1, because there's it would be way too boring, and it's just not necessary. I'm going to read over the energies behind the densest blocks that we cleared today, but but these are the densest ones, and these are the energies behind these blocks. And then, of course, it is about what happened in that past life that created these energetic blocks. So these are the energies: anxiety, doubt, blame, chaos, judgment, self-doubt, dependence, suffering, depression, self-criticism. Now, these past life situations, remember, these energy blocks are created through usually very traumatic or very long, really dramatic type life situations. Now, your particular situation was quite intense, okay? More intense than most. But don't worry, all of this has been cleared. Now, the memories remained intact, so we don't clear the memories. But this is basically what happened in this lifetime. Now, it actually occurred 253 lifetimes ago. That's not years, that's lifetimes ago. So it was a very long time ago. All right. In this lifetime, you were born in Egypt to a prominent/royal family. You are an Egyptian princess and was betrothed to the Prince of Egypt. You were to become the Queen of Egypt, and he was to become the king. And you were the most beautiful princess that had ever been born. All right, I'm going to back up because it just cut out. You were to become the Queen of Egypt, and he was to become the king. And you were the most beautiful princess. You lived a very pampered lifestyle and was quite spoiled. When you became of age, you were married to the prince. You thought your life would continue as is. But the prince was so jealous of your beauty. He would beat you and lock you in a room for months at a time. It was quite questionable about his sexual orientation as well, because he would always have other men join in sexual activity with you. And he would go for weeks or months before he would come to you again. He said, no, he demanded an heir from you, or heirs from you. He would send other men to rape you repeatedly while you were locked up. After 6 months, you became pregnant, but you were severely and barely ate any food. Your husband would have you strapped down and practically force-fed. You did end up having 4 sons in 6 years, but the light, from all the abuse and The light you once had was completely diminished. Now, soon after your fourth child was born, your husband became king and you became queen. And he was just a monster, okay? Flat up monster. He had you buried alive in your tomb a year later. You went willingly and happily to escape this living hell. So yes, these past life situations, you got to remember women didn't have a lot of choices, which is why we're so blessed to be here now. Finally, right? Awesome. Now, of course, the clearing has been completed. I'm going to send you some homework. It comes in a PDF format, so just follow the instructions. And then also too, I wanted to share with you, since I know you're just now starting your YouTube channel, I'm going to forward you an email, okay, with some video links. This is something that, since I've been working with Archangel Haniel, which I hope and pray you watch that new moon guidance by Archangel Haniel. It has just been so powerful. And just all these synchronistic opportunities have just been coming to me this last week, and I actually manifested a beautiful YouTube family here. And it's just been so supportive. I've gotten 80 new subscribers in 2 days and over 100 comments on my videos, as well as I've almost reached a goal that I've been working towards for over 6 months. And that is to get monetized on my YouTube channel. I was trying to reach 4,000 watched hours, and it was just, I felt like I was never going to get there. I was never going to accomplish that goal, because you lose hours every day from this 366th day. So it only covers 365 days. So my hours kept going down, and then they would trickle back up. It just seemed like it was just not, I was not gaining momentum. This morning I woke up, I was at 3,871 hours. I got 70 hours in one day. And I'm telling you what, these YouTubers have been so supportive. Everyone is playing my playlist. So if you get a chance, please stream my videos. I'm so close. And definitely reach out, subscribe to these guys and girls. Make sure you tap the bell, and when they do live videos, go to the lives on your YouTube channel, and then you just connect, you make friends. And I've seen this kind of happen before, but once you do that, it's kind of like just trading subscriptions. But no, these other YouTubers actually show up and give me support, which is amazing. It doesn't cost anything. It's just been awesome. So I'll send you that email as well. Yay! Okay, beautiful soul. Blessings into infinity.